everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope today has been treating you well. In today's video we are talking all things green. I've got green nail varnish on that I completely didn't even twig that I had this video planned. And I've got green nail varnish on. The green is Glossify Mojito. I've got green eyeshadow on, green liquid liner. We're going to get into all of that. If you want to see this sort of round up my favourite colourful eye products in a certain colour, does any of that make sense? Probably not. I've already done purple. I will leave that linked up here, and if there are any other colours that you would like to see, do let me know. I'm doing roundups of all of them, but let me know what you'd like to see next. Blue, orange, what other colours are there? There are other colours, I'm aware, but they're the ones that I'm thinking of. So let's just get started with what I've got on my eyes today. So the liquid liner is one of my all-time favourite products. Bold statement, I know, but truly, this is the Technic Euphoria Metallic Liquid Liner. This is what it looks like, and it's a brush tip. It's the finest brush tip. You can get the teeniest, tiniest little bright green metallic wing, or you can get a huge bright green metallic wing like what I like to do. This is truly one of my all-time favourite products ever. This lasts so well. The green is so bright, it's so in your face, but also I feel like it's quite subtle, if that can even be happening at the same time on the same eyeball. I adore this colour, this formula, the packaging, the brush tip, everything works. 10 out of 10, can't fault it. End of story. You want green, you've got it. It's absolutely incredible. If you want a matte green liquid liner, I really love this one from MUA. This is the Intense Colour Liquid Eyeliner, and this is in Amazonia. This is the most beautiful deep forest green. It doesn't necessarily, like where the Technic one, you can see that it's green. If you're not looking, this just not paying very close attention, it just sort of goes unnoticed because it is deep. It is a deep green shade. But if you look, if you inspect, if you're paying attention, you can see that this is green. It's a beautiful, rich, deep shade, and it's just beautiful. It almost has a little bit of warmth to it, where the Technic one is like bright. I feel like the MUA one has a little bit of depth, a little bit of warmth to it, where it just brings out the colour of your eyes. If you've got blue eyes, if you've got brown eyes, whatever coloured eyes you've got, I feel like the richness of the MUA one really makes your eye colour pop, and both of these so incredibly long lasting. Absolutely love. If you're wanting a pencil eyeliner option, I really rate both of these ones. They are from Essence. They are the long lasting eye pencil. So I've got 12 Have a Green and 36 Olive Hue. So that is Have a Green and Olive Hue on the top and the bottom there. So Have a Green is like a, not metallic because it's not like this, but it's like a sort of satiny, a little bit of a glittery finish, and the Olive Hue is a matte. I love these for scribbling along my lash line and then taking a very precise, very dense sort of pencil brush and smudging them out. They smudge out so incredibly well, but once they are set, they are set. So if you're wanting to do sort of a messy, very easy, very quick, very minimal, sort of smoky green, slightly colourful but still quite subtle look. Both of these absolutely incredible again, and they last so well. Once they have set, these are set absolutely in place. The other eyeshadow that I have across my eyes today is one that I've got in my little magnetic palette. It is the Pastel Roses Lime Twist. I've literally just finished doing this makeup, so I should know, but in some lights this looks gold, and then because it's like a multi-chrome, duochrome shade, can you see when that's catching the light? It's like going all the different colours. Let me see if, I hope that's focusing. It goes so many different colours, but the base of it is green. On my eyes it really is just showing up like a lime green. I absolutely love it. Oh, I've just dug my engagement ring into one of the other shades. I am too clumsy to be around such beautiful things. So I just wanted to mention that one. I've got others that are a bit greeny, but that one specifically is beautiful. I'm going to put that over there to keep it safe. Onto eyeshadow palettes. I feel like it's not me unless I mention at least one of the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. So I have, of course, hot jalapeno. Absolutely love it. If you don't know if you necessarily like green on yourself, or you're wanting to maybe spice up an eye look with a little bit of green, hot jalapeno is a beautiful option. So you can brighten it up with the gold, or you can keep it really dark, really deep with the matte deepest shade. Love the formula. Blends out so easily, but the colour really builds up beautifully. I did also just want to mention this one, and I'm only going to mention it quickly because I don't know if they make it anymore, but this is the e.l.f. Good Vibes Only Psychedelic Dreams palette. This shimmer is a beautiful, I mean, would potentially just look the same on the eyes as this one. Beautiful shimmer, and you've got a teal and you've got like some slightly more neutral options, but like I say, I don't know if they still make that one. On to, we're heading into the slightly larger palettes. We're going for a £5. This is the Profusion Wilderness Explorer £5. Now, I don't necessarily recommend this all that much for the centre shade. It's nice, it's not anything crazy. You've got 4 green mattes in any shade undertone that you could possibly want. You've got a brighter, more of a lime green, going down to a deep green. You've got a mossy and more of like a true sort of grass green. So many, well, 4. So many. You've got 4 completely different undertones, can create completely different looks, all in the one palette. The formula of these little £5 palettes is absolutely incredible, truly so good. I think these are like £3.99. Absolutely incredible. Love, love, love. Now, slightly more expensive, we've got Odin's Eye. I don't know how much this would cost. I think about £45. So again, I'm just going to skip over it. I also don't think you can buy this anymore. I think it's sold out. But this is the Odin's Eye and Angelica Nyquist Hella palette. Tell me that that is not the most incredible green and pink. What a colour combination. I mean, it's the colour combination that I've got on my nails. We're obviously on the same page there, me and Angelica Nyquist. Green and pink, but again, you've got all of your like muddy green shades, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. I love a deep brown toned mossy green, especially in autumn. it's like the colour of the leaves when they start to change colour. And I love that time of year. So I love these brown toned greens. Again, I think the warmer brown toned greens look beautiful on blue eyes. I think that you can make it very wearable. You can make green a neutral basically, and I love the formula in these. Again, if you're wanting more options, if you're wanting to just try, you're wanting to see if you like green, but also you could do with a neutral palette, the Revolution Forever Flawless Chilled eyeshadow palette. Now, look at the outside of that. You would think that this is going to be like all the colours, but this is green. You've got your browns, so you really can just create a whole eye look just in this palette. You can make it really like brown and neutral, and then maybe do a little bit of an eyeliner smoky wing situation with one of the greens. You've got green glitters, shimmers, foils, mattes, all of the formulas in all of the deeper greens. There aren't that many light greens in this one, so I do feel like that limits it somewhat, but also I get used out of every single one of these shades. Every single one gets used. Like, I love just doing like a little bit of one of the brown shades through the crease and then using one of the green mattes as like a smoky wing. A great way to just add a little bit of colour, and you've got your browns and basic colours just in this one. And then would it even be me if I did a eyeshadow roundup video and I didn't mention the Beauty Bay 42 pans? Now, I've got two to mention here. Yeah, they both have green packaging. I will talk about Earthy first, because obviously this is 42 green shades. So you've got your pastel greens, you've got your brighter, lighter greens, but also you've got such a deep dark green that it's basically black, and you've got everything in between in mattes and shimmers. And we all know Beauty Bay formula is 10 out of 10. You absolutely cannot fault it. If you haven't tried the Beauty Bay formula, where have you been? Where? Because it's just one of my favourite formulas of all time. And I do recommend the 42 pan, but they do also have a 9 pan and a 16 pan. So you can see what shades are in the smaller ones if you want. But I do recommend the larger ones, because you've just got all of your options then. You've got every green that you could ever need. And I do like that in the earthy one you've got 2 rows of neutrals, browns, golds, colours to complement the green, so it's not just green. You can absolutely use this just for a wash of something through the crease, a little bit of a gold shimmer. You can use this palette and have your look not even come out green. I love. Then I also wanted to mention, I looked through the Bright and the Bright 2.0. The Bright is here. It has greens, it has 3 greens. So I feel like in a 42 pan palette, that's not a lot of greens. However, the Bright 2.0 does have a whole row, a row and a bit, because these are green, a row and a bit of greens. So yes, it's a rainbow palette. I know, it's a rainbow. It has every colour, but you do get a good amount of greens, and again, shimmers, mattes, you've got your neutrals, you've got brights. You can create any eye look with this. It's got a white, it's got a black, it's got everything in between, but it's got a really great green option if you're wanting a rainbow palette that leans more green, this one over the bright palette, in my opinion. So I feel like I've been quite concise there. I've only been filming for 15 minutes. Have I said everything that I want to say? Yeah. Let me know. Let me know what your favourite green eyeshadow palette is. I feel very strongly about green. It's a colour, but it's a neutral colour. I feel like because you can go quite earthy with it, you can make it feel more wearable, even if you feel very overwhelmed by a lot of colour. I feel like green and also purple and also orange, like there are some colours that you can sort of dial down a little bit, and I love green for that sort of an option. So let me know. I would love to know what your favourite green eyeshadow, single shadow, eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, pencil eyeliner. I'd love to know what your favourite green eye products are. If you've got a green mascara recommendation, I would love to know. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've got any recommendations for me, leave them down below. I would love to know. I'm always open to more greens because I just love it. I look like I'm winking. I'm like looking at my own eyeshadow because I love it. So let me know. If you've made it to the very, very end of this video and you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.